I'm sure you've listened to a lot of finance advice, a lot of entrepreneurship advice, and a lot of self-liberation. Usually it boils back to acquiring assets. And so the way to become a millionaire is to have assets. So basically, what's an asset? An asset is a thing that you have acquired, usually a property that you have acquired, or anything that you have invested your time and energy into that makes money for you. A liability is something that takes money from you. Okay, so you want to invest your money to things that pay you in eventually. Okay, so the thing is actually bringing you more money. Sometimes if it's not paying you directly, it is appreciating in value. Okay, because the biggest asset doesn't exactly even pay you. Okay, I'll get to it. It's land. Okay, you don't make money from having a land, but whenever you decide to sell that land, you can sell it for more, definitely. Okay, so the first asset is real estate. Real estate, the basic form of real estate is land, but there is more to real estate assets. You can actually build a house and flip it. You can actually buy a house and renovate it and now sell it. You can buy a house, stay in it, and sell it later on. You can buy a house, rent it out, okay, and collect the rental revenue. Then you can actually buy a house, give it out for some form of business like a hotel. You use it for a hotel yourself and do stuff. Then you can even do office space. Then you can do industrial real estate. So that's the thing about real estate. It's a very good place to be. It's one of the best assets to acquire, but it's usually very expensive. So let's look at 2 to 5, where it becomes much easier to acquire and play with. The next asset is cash. We don't hear this too much. Myself, I preach so much against it, but it is an asset. If you have cash, you have the power of decision. Whatever you want to do, whenever you decide to do it, you go to your bank, you cash it out, you get to action. It puts money in your pocket. in the end, we are trying to put money in your pocket by saying assets, right? So you need cash. You should always have some cash pretty handy in some savings accounts that you can reach out to. You get to that, you exhaust it before you begin to need to sell your land and those stuff if you are in a tough space, okay? So cash is an asset to have. Always have some cash, enough to actually take you through the next 2-3 months if you are not getting paid, which is very difficult. I don't have that, but yeah, have enough cash to live on for the next 3 months if you are pursuing financial liberation. Okay, the next one is a business. If you have a business, you are rich. Forget it. Any form of business, so long as it's working and it's a business that not like you are self-employed. Okay, I need to really talk about this in another video, different ways that you can engage in business. But if the business can run in your absence, if you can actually run it yourself, so long as you're working out a business, it works out very, very well. Because anytime at all you can reach out to the business, take some money from the business coffers, or do a gig for someone, and you have money to sort out yourself if you're stranded or anything. So always look at this. Always, or not always, try as much as possible to have a business. Okay, it's an asset to acquire. It's worth it. It will come true for you if you ever get stranded. Try to have a business. Financial assets, so stocks, bonds. You invest into someone else's business. You invest to, okay, it's financial assets. It's also very interesting. You can reach out to it anytime, and it's appreciating. The issue is the money increasing. Okay, the issue is the money increasing. So financial assets have the chance to increase. Okay, the rest of them is Forex, but it's okay if you can pay the attention, you do it. Bitcoin is a form of financial assets. Stocks, loaning money to your friends who will never pay you. Yeah, it's a financial asset. If they pay, why not? You're actually becoming rich, and I don't believe myself on that, but it's an asset to have. Let's talk about the last one. This is not very well known, but it's called digital assets. That's what I'm doing now. You watch these videos, you keep them, you share it to someone else. It's building audience for me, okay? One day I can get paid for having such stuff, investing my time into this. Okay, I can get all the opportunities that come with content creation and the like. So it's in your interest to build digital assets. Never let go of this. I think I'll make it. The next video is going to be on 5 digital assets that you can have, and everybody should look into creating this. And they are the easiest to actually have. It doesn't cost a thing. All you need is a mobile phone and internet to have digital assets. So let's look into it in the next video. Catch you in that.